see. There we go. What's going on? Happy Sunday.
Can you hear us? Can you see us? It's kind of
I
like.
can. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we like had the. Can you put the comments down? How you? Because I can't see us. How you put them down? How you had the comments, man?
That's a good problem. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Happy Sabbath to you.
Man, absolutely, man. We was just playing that Home Alone record, y'all, man. It's a vibe. It's a super vibe. So, I'm super excited to talk to y'all, man. I'm Lalaa, the progress support. Hopefully next time we get to link in person, but now we get to meet virtually. So let's start from the top, man. Let everybody know, who are y'all? Introduce yourselves.
Shit. So we the homies. Louisville, Kentucky homies, play the homies. I'm Slew.
I'm 2 for 1. I'm Kiso. Ace, what's that?
Word. For sure. For sure, man. That's dope. Absolutely, man. I'm actually from the Midwest myself, and I see y'all from Louisville, Kentucky, right up the way. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Hey.
Yep.
This Cincy's right up the street.
Right up the street, like 30 minutes, man. So talk about the music scene and the vibe in Louisville, because y'all going crazy.
Sure, right now, you see Louisville is doing it. You got the big names like heavy hitters from Louisville. You got Jack, G, Tiller, so everybody's really like grinding, really like blowing up, doing crazy things right now. We definitely trying to get on there, trying to just get active on the scene, try to get out there for sure.
Definitely. And I think, one thing that I can appreciate about Louisville artists, though, like, y'all all different. You know what I mean? It's not like one box sound, like, you know what I mean? And just listening to y'all, like, it's just a vibe. So can y'all talk about how y'all came together and like what each of y'all bring to the group?
We growing up in Louisville, there's always been that pretty much underlying theme that like Louisville artists can do just as well as these other artists that's already out, whether they're from Atlanta,
right,
New York, Miami, whatever the case may be. So it's really just been part of the culture that cultivated us to even create the music that we create. We tapped into the mainstream type of music, but we also have our own different perspectives and concepts that we intertwine with that. So we came together in 2012. Thus, even before knowing of each other before then.
Got you.
Well, when came together in 2012. While they was all in college, who was from Chicago, he came down to Louisville for school, and these guys was pretty much staying in the same dorm room, dorm hall, and I used to come up and down from U of L just from work or whatever the case may be, and just kick with them, and then
that's hard.
Yeah, one day, Twofold made Keys come over to my house, and because I had a whole studio set up in my little apartment, bedroom, stuff like that. So, we was really getting out the mud, burning up in the closet, recording in the closet. 4 deep in there, everybody breathing. It was more than 4 of us.
Word.
Yeah, so it started from there, and then, as time progressed, we stayed active with it. And then we dropped our first single in 2015 called Fuck It Up. And we were just, I guess what you would call a SoundCloud artist at that time.
Got you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but, we pretty much grown together organically as a family, a brotherhood, and our, thus, music came from that. So I think that's what people, gather from us, though we, make dope music or something like that, something that people can connect to.
Sure.
True. And like when I listen to the music, you can hear the bond in y'all music though. Like you can hear that y'all are close, you know what I mean? And it's not like a forced situation. You know what I mean? So
definitely a brotherhood, definitely a family.
Yeah.
You
hear it.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So with that being said though, what are in the group, because I know it's not always like smiles and all good. So what's some hardships that's associated with being in a group?
Hardship? You say, I'm sorry, you went off. You said a hardship associated with being in a group?
Yes.
Yeah.
Any hardships? Yes. Can you hear me?
First of all, everybody got attitudes. Everybody got their own opinions on things. I argue with this one right here. 4 times a day.
Okay.
With him at least 2 times a day. But at the end of the day, we all know that, you know, it's a family thing, and we've been in this for
sure.
it's almost 10 years now. So,
sure.
like, there's nothing that we can't get through. There's nothing that we can't personally overcome or anything like that. We've never even really had like a serious spat at all. It's always been like love from the get go.
So I think we all know. The goal is, you know, we see the goal. We see like how we see where music can take us. Like, you know, so. All the you know the bickering and stuff amongst us, it all is towards a bigger purpose. So we all got that in the back of our mind. So can't nothing really like, you know, stop us. You know, nothing personal, nothing crazy like that. So it's just we trying to get to it together. You know, come with that. You gotta be on each other. So that's how we are. For sure.
Respect. And you guys produce your own music as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Crazy.
Produce, we engineer. Even down to the visuals, like that's all like in-house, you know. And it's not that we not opposed to, you know, having outer or third-party, you know, resources and such like that. But you know, when you have this many people's brains coming together on, you know, a single piece of work, it's kind of hard to like, you know, take in somebody else's, you know, input.
Absolutely.
Makes sense. So when did y'all get to the point where y'all was like, you know, let's form a real collective. Let's take this serious.
So we've been a collective since, like he said, like 2012. We probably all like started thinking like musically. Well, I was a little later because I just kind of rap. They've been doing real deal music. They all know how to play instruments, can produce stuff. And I came along with like rapping, you know, a little later. But when in like, I want to say 2015, we dropped our first project. 2016. 2016, we dropped that. We had a couple songs on there that kind of went up, you know, locally. And everybody, like all our friends, people in the city, like, hey, we like what y'all doing. So after that, like, we just started taking it serious. And I think like the last couple of years, we kind of like said we're gonna make ourselves like our top priority. Like, you know, 4 of us we live and like all 4 lived in different places at one point throughout the past couple of years, but now we back in the city. And we're trying to like, you know, just push ourselves, you know, just trying to get
chips in the middle.
Yeah, put everything in and just trying to get everything going that way, you know.
Absolutely. No, I respect that. You know, timing is everything too. You know. So can y'all talk about these latest records that y'all released, man? Like we just talked about Home Alone, that's what we was just playing, and also too the Come Down. Can we talk about those 2 joints?
We can start with the Come Down.
Okay.
Maybe about 5 or 6 months ago, Drake hit me up like, "Hey, I'm looking to get some bounce, but like I need that bounce." I was like, "I just downloaded the AutoCAD drum kit. I'm about to skim through it, and I'll send what I have." First one off the rip was the Come Down beat. I was like, "Bro, I got it," and I sent it to him. He was like, "That's it."
Yeah.
So he rapped. He did his 2 verses. And initially it was going to be a solo record, but it was like, now let's put all our chips in one basket. Let's just get hit, you know what I'm saying, hit the ground running.
Started with that.
And then he was like, y'all can add a verse. I was like, nah.
That's so crazy.
Word.
Yeah, the Come Down is definitely a fun record. I can't wait to perform it, actually, because it's like that beat, like whatever, like we either like I'm rapping or not, or the beat kind of makes you like, hold on, what's going on? And then that chorus is so simple, but everybody's been like, you know, off their vices, alcohol, weed, whatever you want to say, waiting to just like get back on your regular, like, you know, your regular mental state. So that's what I was going through with that, you know, and I think it came out pretty good. It turned out super tight, you know.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely a joint that's gonna make you move your body and everything like that. And he's actually talking about some stuff on there too. That's what a lot of people catch at the end.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so interesting.
Yeah.
But talking about Home Alone, that was one of those things where we were just kind of going through our catalog in the newer music that we were making, and realized that we didn't really have that many joints for the ladies and stuff like that. And we wanted to kind of do some like R&B kind of sounding stuff. And a producer named Ty sent Ace a little pack of some sample sounds and stuff like that, and he started messing with them, going through a bunch of stuff, and we landed on that. He started messing around with this, and then Juan ended up laying some drums and some other accents on it, and that's how we got the beat for it. And then he came on there. I said she tried to be something. And it was like, okay, hold on, okay, I see what's going on.
Definitely. Sure.
Laid some stuff down, and I came at the end. It was a vibe the whole way. I'm really glad that I made that track for real.
Absolutely, man. And you know, you brought up something important. You got to make music for the ladies. Like you can never go wrong. You can never go wrong doing that, man. But like I said, just two different vibes. I'm fucking with it. Like I like it.
Thank you.
For sure. So how's the support in your hometown? Like how's the support in Louisville?
It's been I say overall it's been great overall, but it's also been kind of that thing like, you know, people's like, you know, on the edge of their seats waiting to see us, you know, go there because they, you know, they know our collective, you know, Private Garden being, you know, obviously tied with Jack Harlow, and you know, just how we, you know, are as people. Like, you know, we're very personable people. We're cool to get along with, get on a song with, and anything. But people just always been on the edge of the seats waiting for us, you know, catch our break or whatever, and you know, hit our stride. So as we, you know, kind of prioritize ourselves, as we're doing now. I think we're just, you know, now finding, you know, the spotlight to, you know, for us to walk into. And now we just want to, you know, make good on our promise and our efforts, you know, make all this for not nothing.
Sure. Absolutely. Facts, man. You know, I'm honored to be talking to y'all right now because I know soon y'all going to be so big, it's going to be hard to get on the phone with y'all. You know what I mean? For real. Okay. Okay. For sure, man. And y'all brought up Jack Harlow, man. I think, you know, Jack is so fucking hard. And it's so crazy where it's like, you know, a lot of people was sleeping on him at first. But I think, you know, I don't know if it was the last project where people kind of woke up. But he's so dope. So talk about how did you guys meet? How long y'all been knowing each other?
Yeah, so back in 2014, towards the end, we was, you know, still cooking up together as our group. But I was in a place where I was just, you know, searching for, you know, something to actually scratch it. I'm gonna take that all the way back. Pretty much, he just came across my timeline. We had always said serious with you. He came across my timeline, and at this time, this is when Bryson Tiller, which is another Louisville native who's going crazy. I've been knowing Bryson for a little while, and he was just now prepping up to drop Don't. And I was kind of like, you know, helping him get back to, you know, focus on music. You know, first and foremost, he just had a daughter at that time, right before that time, and you know, he wanted to, you know, prioritize music to, you know, get out of his situation. And so around that time, it was very crazy because I knew Tiller had, like, you know, he had prospects. He could have been, you know, a little bit bigger. He could have been bigger, you know, sooner than he was. We always knew he had the talent. But around that same time is when Jack came across my timeline on Facebook through another friend. And so I reached out to him. I'm like, yo, bro, like, you know, I hear what you got in your music. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I know where you're trying to go. Whatever, blah, blah, blah. Let's link up and see what happens. And from there, like, it became, you know, very, very organic. Like, we didn't have to force anything. He came.
That's hard.
I think we actually, he recorded a song. And I was at work. I remember I was working at like eBay or something like that. And I pretty much left work. I was like, yo, I'm about to, like, I don't care. I left work. I walked like 2 miles to the bus stop and came all the way back. And I was telling them, I was like, yo, like, this kid's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually, you know what I'm saying? We're going to see what happens. But, you know, like, I really mess with him. So fast forward over, you know, some years, Jack, you know, pretty much got a relationship with each of these people individually outside of me, and that's what became Private Garden. And you know, from there we built up, you know, the scene that you do see in Jack and that you do see in us. So like in Dark Knight video, when he first, like, you know, hit the scene like crazy, like first viral moment, that was produced by Twofold, and then we was all in the video. So ever since then, and everything you do see from then is all organic, you know. So I think overall, it's just a matter of you know, when we do get that opportunity and people do get to see us and take us seriously, they, you know, they'll figure out like, okay, I shouldn't have, you know, slept on them for so long.
For sure. We've been around for sure.
Respect, man. Like I said, you know, just timing is everything. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes. But once people catch on, they gonna catch on. So I'm interested to know, like, who are some of y'all influences?
Sheesh.
Well, the main thing for, like, as far as influences go for us, we really feed off of each other. Like when we go into the studio, like we're bouncing energy and ideas off of each other so much.
Yeah.
Like we don't really channel a whole lot of other things. Like when we're going into making new songs, making new music. Everybody has their own different set of influences from like where they're coming from or stuff that they got introduced to. Like Shloop and Tufo came up in the skate scene a lot, so a lot of stuff that they listen to is different from what Ace has going on. I came from Chicago. I got a house influence and stuff like that. So it's just a lot of different places and experiences that come together that makes our sound. And you can hear it in the music because we got so many different flavors that we present to people. So like as far as influences go, we feed off of each other.
Respect, man.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Right, I was gonna say that's a hell of an answer.
You got it. That's it.
For sure. So for people who haven't heard y'all before, man, why should they check y'all out?
Look, as simple as this. The reason why you should check us out because you're gonna be mad when you listen and you be like, damn, why wasn't I tapped in before? As simple as that. Like,
respect.
We got something for everybody, and at the same time, like we're still gonna be who we are at the end of the day. So regardless that we, get $1 million, million followers, like, we realize that the bigger goal is to, provide, an experience and be the ideal person, blah, 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 that, people can, be whoever they want to be at the end of the day.
For sure. I think we kind of like represent like this like really, really good high quality music. We all been making music for a while now. I record all the time. We're our biggest critics. Like, before it comes out to the world, I listen to it 1,000 times. Like, this good, I'm checking it out. And I think we all put a lot into our craft, and I think it shows in the music. So I think anybody looking for like high quality, not the same old sound, but like still like relative to niggas, I think everybody loves our sound. So like, that's I think that's what we represent. For sure. I think that's push for sure.
Okay, respect, man. And like I said, I'm fucking with y'all. I like it. I like it a lot. I love what I'm hearing. So y'all keep going. I got one final question that I want to ask all of you guys. So the name of our show is called The Progress Report. We talk about growth and getting better. So what does the word progress mean to each of you?
Progress.
To each of us, you gonna go?
Shit. For me, progress. Hey, y'all start with me because I got a long answer that's gonna be short. By the time it gets to me. All right.
I'll start.
Yeah, go ahead.
To me, progress means you've been putting in that work, and then when you see like your practices like put into play, you see like that comfortable, that confidence in your head, that progress. Like you see the word begin, that you see how a song started, see how it's finished, you see how you got fans that wasn't at the shows. Now you got the shows, you got people tapping in, people asking about stuff. I think that's progress. That's how
I like that for sure.
Damn.
You took my answer, bro.
Simply put, I'm pretty good at giving examples. For example, yesterday, Lollapalooza, when did we go the first time? 2017, 2018?
No, we never went to Lollapalooza.
Okay.
You talking about Chicago?
Chicago.
Yeah,
Chicago. It was a show in Chicago, same area.
Word.
It was maybe 200, no more than 200 people. Not even that. Coming back yesterday for this show, or 2 days ago for the show, whole line was packed. Every word,
that's hard.
Word for word. So that's the most amazing progression I've seen in my own eyes, in my own eyes, in my opinion.
Respect.
So like the way I see progress is like more so relative to time and things like that. But just what he was saying, there's a concept called Sankofa, which means like going back and reaching back to things like that. You don't really see what all you're doing and how much better you're getting, what kind of steps you're taking and stuff like that as you're going through your processes. But when you take the time to go back and check out where you're at now versus where you were a little while ago, that's the concept of process to me, like progress to me. So like,
that's like real.
Just like relative to time.
Like that.
What was that name? Sankofa. Skinny in the chords or whatever. That's like everything that they're saying is definitely true. And you good, guys?
He's over here weak.
But progress. You know what I'm saying? I think as you're making it, a thing to, highlight to each of the people that you interview, it's definitely different for everyone, but at the same time, it's the same. So whether, you're making progress, in music or in life in general, like, it's just important to realize that, you're taking one step ahead to maybe it's a million steps total, but every step is progress. So, like, the way I see it, like, that's the reason why we remain so humble is that, no matter how much bickering or blah, blah, blah we're doing or whatever the case may be, we're still trying to make progress to that next step. And, we don't know how many steps we got total, but we're going to keep making another step, and that's going to be progress. As long as it's progress, every, loss is a lesson.
Facts.
So
Facts.
overall.
Definitely. Well, I love those definitions. I love the example. And I just appreciate y'all time, and y'all just keep going. And I just can't wait to meet y'all in person.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
For sure, man. Until the next time, we out, y'all.
All right,
y'all. Have a great day. All right.
Progress,
Play the homies.
All right, y'all.
Holla.
Bye, y'all.